And greetings everyone, welcome back. I re-rolled the save. So as you can see, Khan is still there, because I kind of felt bad about leaving the whole thing as it is. Kind of seems like a weird spot to just go up and about. So I rolled back the save right before we talked to Vlad. So if we want to continue on, we should just speak to Vlad. He'll go to Khan, give his permission for us to do the thing, and we'll have the option to join the Berserkers, I guess. But I want to do some other stuff, and maybe not join the Berserkers at all. Okay, we have Folk with us. There's the kayak quest, but she still hasn't come around. Why don't we go here? Let's go see if I'm pretty sure that's where the clerics are. Taking it. We still have Hank's gold bar that we need to take to the clerics. And just as a whole, we kind of still need to establish contact with the clerics, I suppose. That's kind of our main quest in a way. Oh, that thing again. I was wondering what it was on the map, but we've been there multiple times now. So yeah, quite recently, well, recently for me, though the upload schedule, it might be some time in between, but I had to delete a couple of episodes because without my knowing, my microphone kind of crapped out for some reason, and I don't know why, but I didn't do anything to it. It kind of fixed itself, but I just recorded the things and went on, and then just when I eventually went to look at my uploads and actually looked at the video, I kind of noticed that my
motherfucker's face off.
Calm down. That my voice was really low. Yeah, so much so that it was annoying. So I decided to just go ahead and delete them, because I thought, well, should I leave them up? I kind of have them be released anyway. But I thought, well, I don't think the contents of those episodes really matter all that much. So I might mention a few things that have come to pass in those episodes. Let's see, they are the original episode 23 through 27. I think those are the 5. I had to delete 5 of them. So yeah, there's some stuff missing, but I don't think any real, earth-shifting things have happened in between those episodes. So just went ahead and deleted them. Because in those videos you had to really crank up the volume all the way, and then the game would be very loud, of course, and then I would be very quiet. So we did a whole lot of talking for nothing. That has happened once before, actually. Well, I've gotten a few issues with like volume control There have been some issues with that. Kind of levels being out of whack. Oh, here are the clerics. And one time, it actually, that was kind of my shining moment, was the final episode of when I played Doom Redux, Doom 3 Redux. There I actually played the last episode, finished the game, and then I noticed that my microphone was not plugged in. Hey, you're a berserker.
Excuse me. Yes, you. Haven't seen you around here before. Well, whatever your reasons for coming here, we clerics aren't in the business of turning people away. That said, it's my duty to make sure every traveler who arrives here knows how we run things. No stealing and no fighting. Understood?
You don't look like a cleric. Yeah, you're wearing berserker armor.
You don't look like a cleric. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ha! I'd much rather be wearing the official uniform, but we have limited resources.
So where did that armor come from?
A while ago, our scouts came across some berserkers and Morkons fighting. The berserkers were completely outnumbered, didn't have a chance. The Morkons wiped them out and just left their corpses where they fell. It was the scouts' duty to give them a half-decent burial.
But it wasn't possible to bury them with such bulky armor?
Yeah, though as you can see, it's been put to good use. We clerics do not tolerate wastefulness. Now, I know you're not here to talk about armor. So, how about I give you a guided tour? It's quiet right now. I can leave my post for a while. Unless you have any more questions.
Well, there goes my theory about armor being hard to come by. Because it doesn't fit. Well, I don't know. I might get into that in a while, but tell me, are you the only guard at this gate?
Tell me, are you the only guard at this gate?
Yes, if you don't count the combat mechs. Completely unreliable, those things. Too glitchy. Anyway, I can't complain. It's a solitary job, but my work allows everyone to sleep soundly. I'm proud of that. A cleric dedicates their life to saving others.
How are things?
How are things here?
These are troubled times. We've been attacked, displaced, scattered. There's a risk that our community, our identity, will be lost forever. People are losing hope. They don't believe this situation will ever change.
What situation?
What situation?
Skyends?
What situation? Have you been living in a cave? The Albs drove us out of Ignadon. Then those disgusting creatures rained down from the sky and caused havoc. We've lost nearly everything. Our very existence is under threat. Should I go on?
Sorry I asked.
Don't get me wrong, we're not all in despair. Some of us still believe we have a future. If we can regroup, focus on things we can achieve, not what we can't, play to our strengths. If we can do that, I'm certain our ranks will start to increase again.
Okay.
I'd like a tour of the base.
Granted, with pleasure. Stay close to me, okay? First, I'll show you the habitat. It's where all the acolytes sleep. You can get some shut-eye there too if you like. I expect you're tired from such a long journey. Just pick whichever bed looks good to you. There's more than enough to go around.
Soon, we will be looking for a brighter future. This is Herbert speaking
Pretty cool base.
from the Order.
Like what you're going for.
Here we are. Take a quick look inside. I don't mind waiting.
Okay, back in a moment.
Alright.
All right.
Oh, Alex. Let's have a look. Falk, you're right at home. Maybe you'll mention something. Ooh. the hell? Oh, that's that's a naked gun. Well, it isn't, but kind of like the Star Trek Next Generation posters I've been running into.
No idea.
No? I don't know either. Anyway, everyone's an art critic. Let's have a look in here. Anyone? Oh, wouldn't want to steal your precious scrap. Pretty empty. Upstairs, maybe? Excuse me, Alex. Maybe she'll actually guide me upstairs, I don't know. Oof, that is shiny. That's a very shiny desk. Another safe. Symbol of clan. Relax it. Oh. Let's just move on. I don't know where she'll take us next. Taking a little smoke break.
Well, you took your time.
Did I?
Those mattresses are certainly very comfortable. But now that you're fully rested, let's move on. Although, there's something I need to ask you first. Are you a believer?
No, and I actually, I think we proved that the whole cleric religion is a farce. I think I don't remember. I want to say that they sort of kind of revered that Adam. I'm not really, I don't remember. Because yeah, they did originated from kind of his whole eternal skies. Well, anyway, I'm not.
I'm not.
I find that hard to understand.
Do ya?
Given the times we live in, the world teetering on the edge of destruction all over again. Though there are plenty of people around here who share your perspective. To me, though, belief is the best source of hope. Brother Johannes often preaches this simple truth. In fact, his prayer service should be starting right about now. Let me take you there.
I might be wrong though. I didn't spend a whole lot of time
When
with
I do have time to myself, a quiet moment, I find solace in prayer. Outsiders often find this hard to understand. But let me tell you, 1 week at my post would make anyone start to believe. The canteen is right next door, by the way. The selection is, well, limited. But if you chew a little longer than usual, you should be able to keep it down.
Well, that's not crony properly, is it? No, cleric drone. That wouldn't make sense. I thought I recognized an old friend of mine.
Looks like we're right on time. Listen to Johannes for as long as you want. If you like the sermon, I don't mind staying to the end. Just let me know when you've had enough.
Well, let's hear it.
Brothers and sisters, hear me. I have been blessed with another revelation. A message has come to me. A message of hope and peace. You call yourselves exiles, but here you have found a new home. You call yourselves lost, but the Creator shows you the way. You call yourselves powerless, but prayer gives you strength every hour of every day. If you accept the Creator as your Savior, you will achieve enlightenment. Who can doubt His glory?
I can. The Creator is testing you! Show some faith!
My son, how can you deny the truth?
Because we're poor and afraid and have nothing to eat. This community, it's built on sand. One gust of wind and it's all gone.
And yet still we stand. From the ashes we rose. Now our numbers are increasing. You cannot deny the Creator's miracles.
The real miracle is that I'm still here. I've had enough of this bullshit.
He who rejects the hand of the Creator will be subject to His judgment. Praise be to you all. Now go. Feast upon the fruits of your labor. May the Creator bless you.
There goes another.
Another?
That man who left during the sermon? He's the fourth one this month. Not everyone shares our optimism about the future. People are losing faith, turning to other activities to find solace. I just don't understand. Our faction serves the common good of all mankind, yet still, people turn their backs on us. But I must be stoic. I'm losing enough sleep over this already. On we go. I'm glad you listened to the sermon right up to the end. Especially as you don't believe in the Creator like we do. Words can be extremely persuasive, though it's essential we turn those words into action. They're also a major source of comfort and support. But let's leave it at that. You must think I'm trying to convert you or something. That's the Regent's Citadel. Next to that are the archives. The Citadel is where our people conduct vital research. The archives are where they safely store that knowledge. Not the kind of work that I'm interested in. Let's not go inside. You'd be bored to tears, and I'm trying to make this tour interesting. Come on, nearly done.
If I have stuff I don't need, where can I offload it?
Maybe talk to Vivian in the merchant storehouse. Head to the southern side of the castle. Go left as you enter through the gate. Okay, that's about it. You should have a rough idea of where everything is. And don't forget, if any of the buildings spark your curiosity, just go inside and say hello.
Just like that?
As long as you don't get in anyone's way, no one will mind. This is the Judicator's Basilica. Humble folks like us tend not to hang around here, unless you're standing accused of something. I suggest you be extremely careful what you say and do in Hagen's presence. He's in charge of passing out sentences.
I assure you, my presence will not cause any problems.
Good to know, but I guess we'll see if that applies to both of you. Conduct yourself like a true cleric. Hagen can answer any further questions. I'm sure there'll be plenty. I'll go back to my post. If you're ever in need of some company, please come by and say hello. Goodbye for now.
Bye. Let's see, actually, we're still working our way towards... Oh, right. I might have lost some attribute points because of... Wait, no. No. Why do I have less? Am I... Practitioner. Mission yields more experience. Oh, I see. But which ones? Oh, I see. Did I lose Constitution? Well, maybe my save rolled a bit further back than I thought. No. Yeah, we need 57, right? Pretty sure. 57. Yeah, okay. Let's get it. I think we need... We need quite a bit of levels, actually, to get to 74. Because I think... Well, 2, I think. Maybe 2. This would be a case where it would be nice if we had some more of those potions. So we could go here. Actually want to see if we can find Vivian. Nope, that's not the map. Okay, gotta remember that this is kind of the place where we need to go. Let's get our bearings a bit more. What do you got going on here? Hello, mechanic.
What the hell is wrong with you, you piece of shit machine?
Hello, Kino.
I'll be right with you. Give me 1 sec.
That armor...
Let's go through it again. Servo motor, check. Hydraulics, check. Helix intake, check. Central processing unit. Ugh, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Okay, I have some time now. How can I be of service? Or maybe you can be of service to me. Know anything about combat mechs or drones? I'm struggling with the instruction cycle. They're like normal instructions, only more, technological.
Oh, I guess we have the intelligence to do this.
What's the error? Is it the number of clock cycles? Or the assignment of addresses in memory?
What? Look, just forget I ever asked. I'll figure it out. Eventually. So, what did you want again?
What do you do?
What do you do here?
I solve problems. In theory, anyway. These shiny little buddies here, the ones we're endlessly tinkering with, sooner or later, they're supposed to fill the gaps in our ranks of soldiers.
Looks like it might be a while.
That's not quite true. I already have a prototype. All it needs is a little testing. You try getting results with a roll of wire and a few rubber bands. I'm not the problem here. I was trained by Master Goddard. May the Creator bless his soul. Unfortunately, my work here also makes me irreplaceable. I can never find the time to go out and give my prototype a proper field test.
Okay, we'll do it.
I'll test it for you if you like.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, why not? I would prefer to test it myself, but I won't turn down the offer. Right, so, I'll set the prototype to run a routine outside the castle. I want you to follow and observe. It's programmed to protect us from enemies, so you should pay attention to how well it identifies and fights threats. Keep a record of how long it takes to deal with the enemies. I need to know if it's running efficiently or not. It should be approximately 37.5% faster at threat recognition compared to previous combat mechs.
Got it.
Great. Just hold on a second then. I'll send it on its guard routine. Get ready to give chase. Unit ZX-01. Initialize new routine. Execute routine Alpha 1 with subroutine B. Huh. These readings are a little odd. What the?
Uh-oh.
How dare you?
I have the sinking feeling that I might need to work on the prototype a little bit longer.
Yes, you do.
You don't say.
Sorry, I Must have made a mistake when calibrating the enemy detection. Good thing we managed to destroy it, huh? Kind of a shame, though. Now I have to start from scratch again. Still, thanks for wanting to help out. I appreciate it. I'll let you know when I have a new prototype ready for testing. Provided you still want to help, I mean.
Yeah, I'm not so sure of that.
Mm-hmm.
Here, take this. We'll call it hazard pay.
Do you train technicians too?
I don't have, time. Right, I don't have time for that. But I've seen Vivian joggle a wrench now and again. Not that she comes close to my level of skill, but she can show you how to open a can, that sort of thing. Go and ask her. You can find her in the merchant storehouse.
Alright. Ah, servo motor. We have 3 now. I need 2 more to give to the, taking that. Yeah, his kind of exoskeleton armor reminds...
This cleric's camp has its advantages. Short communication paths, small population. The Horde was very different.
Yeah. His armor reminds me of the armor from Fallout 4. He kind of... I think that was synth armor. The one that you could wear over kind of a base armor. Lockpicks. Those were bad news in Elex 1. They killed me with 1 hit for the longest time. Ammo press. Whole bunch of nothing. Chest. What do you got? I gotta admit, I'm a little worried about opening chests. Game has crashed quite a bit while doing so. Well, no, it seems to have more to do with chests being locked and unlocking chests. That might do it.
So much for new shoes and all you can eat. Those guys are even worse off than us.
The canteen wasn't so bad.
Hear that? That's my stomach.
Well, at least we didn't, have to share a mattress. That's something, right?
The dorm stank bad enough to scare God. I had to
Oh.
stuff old socks up my nose to block it.
So you blocked it. Well, that's a win.
I can't get the stench out of my nostrils. And the constant fucking praying. It's more than any person's sanity can bear.
You always find something to complain about. Oh, hey, I got something that'll cheer you up. Listen. Got a hot new tip. The Morcons are looking for people like us. Oh, I got a good feeling about it, I'm telling you.
I'm not sure I can take another step. My feet are about to burst, I swear.
Oh, then I'll kick your ass all the way there. Come on, get a move on.
We followed those guys at the beginning of the game. They're kind of a neat way to get to all the factions quickly, I guess, because they kind of function as an escort, because they have pretty good weapons and they can fight just about anything. So they got us to the Crater City early on. Hey, there's Vivian.
If you want to buy something, go see my merchants. They'll sell you what we can spare.
Yep, we have the gold bar.
What do you make of this?
Let me see it. Give it to me. Who gave you this piece of crap?
I was told you'd take it off my hands.
What am I supposed to do with some worthless scrap metal?
Worthless. It's gold.
Oh yeah? Take a closer look. It's iron with gold coloring.
Hmm.
And I'm not even sure it's real iron. Someone ripped you off.
Oh, look at this guy doing exercises. I better go back to the fort, sort this all out. Are you totally sure? Well, I'm not gonna.
I better go back to the fort, sort this all out.
Oh, now we got 2 guys.
Who was it? I mean, they seem to know me, right?
Said his name was Hank.
Doesn't ring any bells. But who'd use their real name in this line of work, huh? Whoever it was, they thought I'd be fooled by this. Didn't realize I'm not a simple merchant. I have experience in dealing in stuff like this. Hey, maybe if you hurry, you can catch them before they get away.
Kino says you're good with technology.
Kino says you're good with technology.
Still going.
Oh yeah? Somehow I doubt he put it quite so nicely. The only ass he kisses is his own. If he talks about me, it's only to make me look bad.
You're not a fan of his, then?
It's mutual. But you must have noticed that he doesn't deserve that position. He thinks he does just because he got here before me. He forgets that I was already in charge of this stuff back in the domed city.
Why don't you do something about it?
Why bother? The way he behaves, he'll be dead in the dirt within a year. Besides, I'm needed here. If he and I traded places, our supply chain would dry up in 2 days tops. But I'd be happy to teach you if you'd like. For a small fee, of course.
So, okay, Vivian mentions that she used to live in the I already forgot the name of it, but basically their old compound. I don't know if he had a run-in with Vivian. I'm trying to... There was that lady, but I don't know if she was called Vivian. It might have been her. She had trouble with her mechs. Sure, what can you teach me?
Could you teach me something?
Sure thing.
Okay. Oh, hacking only has two levels. But yeah, 30 cunning. Create ammunition, build grenades. No, I think we're pretty much done with build weapons and gemstone socket. I don't think I need any of these. Also, they require cunning. Whew, a lot of cunning. Nope. What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
It's my job to catalog and ration the supplies in the castle, which means I'm busy. So if you don't want anything, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't bother me anymore.
You know who she... you know who she reminds me of? Of, Kate Beckinsale from the Underworld movies. Okay, anyway, you need help? It's the outfit and the hair.
You need help with your work?
Whoa.
Ah, so that's what you're after. You want a job. Well, if you want to help out, I always need supplies. So if you have any long life food you want to get rid of, give it to me. Our trade convoy has gone missing and there are no supplies coming in, which is a big problem.
What happened?
What happened to your trade convoy?
Oof, this guy.
If only I knew. They should have been here long ago. But
He's phasing
if
out of
you're
reality.
looking for work, I'd pay you to find them if you can and help them if they're still alive.
Proper nutrition is extremely important for the maintenance of a society. We should take the time to assist her.
Your friend may have a complicated way of expressing himself, but he's not wrong. I could use your help.
Hang on. Let me get this guy off our backs. Okay, let's have a word. I have some supplies for you.
I have some supplies for you.
You know, I'll only take large quantities off your hands. I can't do much with individual cans. Show me what you got.
I want to keep the water because we can use that. Sure, here, take the meat.
I brought you some canned meat.
Thank you. Here's your payment.
Oh, and bread.
I have some bread to give.
Thanks a lot.
About the trade convoy.
Where should I start looking?
Where should I start looking for them?
They can't be that far away, actually. I know they were on their way back from the Berserkers. They're probably somewhere between the fort and our castle.
Okay.
I'll find them for you.
I'll make it worth your time. If you can help them reestablish their trade routes, I will reward you handsomely. And if they're dead, well, at least then I'll know I don't have to keep on waiting.
Okay, let's have a look at the map. So somewhere between here and so yeah, they probably went this road. So I should just check that one. Go up and down. Could I have gone any other way? This wouldn't be an optimal route. They could have gone like so, but no. No, my bet would be this. Okay. We'll do that at some point. Let's see. What do you gentlemen and ladies all have? Arms dealer, general trader, spare parts trader. Spare parts? What do you have?
Oh, hey.
What goods have you got?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Not interested. General trader, what do you got?
Hey there.
Hello.
What goods have you got?
Of course.
Wanderlust specialization. Maximum health. Resistance frost. Okay. Food. Gems. Fuel. Let's buy one. You can have this, some of this stuff. Yeah, let's.
Hello.
Hi.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
Damaged persuader. Regent's sword. Bladed mace. This is the first time I'm seeing them. Yeah, so this one I know. So yeah, she actually sells 3 of those. So if you buy up all 3, you could make it whole again, but it's really not so. Not worth it, I'd say. Okay.
Hiya, kid. If you're looking for everyday clothes, I might have something for you. The range is pretty limited, but I'm sure we can find something to suit you.
Can I buy cleric armor? Probably not.
Can I buy cleric armor from you?
Standard stuff won't do, huh? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but our armor is in short supply. We lost most of it when we fled from the Horde.
I guess that means I leave here empty-handed.
Well, I do have one absolute gem left, but it's under lock and key.
What do you mean?
We still have a set of Regent armor, but if you want it, you'll have to make a big impression on Judicator Hagen. I can't release anything until he gives me clearance.
You busy?
Oh, little, but I'm fine with that. You know, we used to go out at all hours of the day and night and get into some kind of fight. Now, we just don't have the soldiers. On the plus side, it means we're not constantly mourning the fallen. But as long as we're chatting, maybe you can tell me what things look like out there. I hear that the Dark Horde are putting up those towers everywhere.
Yep.
Is that true?
I can confirm that my place got hit pretty bad, pretty hard. Believe me, you don't want to know.
I can confirm that. My place got hit pretty hard.
Oh, and you're still alive? If that happened to me, I'd crap my pants. How'd you make it out?
Dumb luck.
In my experience, there's no such thing. The Creator has plans for you, no doubt about it. In any case, thanks for the chat. It's good to talk to someone else. Here, from my personal reserve. It helps against every horror.
Moonshine.
You up for a trade?
Sure.
What do you have? Very good rebel hat. Rebel clothing. And more jetpack. Fuel. Which we should probably get. I think we'll probably look kind of odd with that full suit on, but maybe I should have a look at it sometime. But now it would take pretty much all of our money, so let's not just yet. I could just to look at it, but so he did mention that he has a set of armor, but he didn't. It's not like he said we need to be, absolutely need to be a...
Looking for something?
Oh, I'm not allowed to be here. Okay. Oh, Falk, get out of my way. Yeah, he didn't mention that we absolutely have to be a cleric, but maybe we do. I don't know. So... let's talk to Hagen. Hagen, that name sounds familiar. I think he's also in Elex 1. Oh. Child.
Huh. You and I have met before. Where have I seen that face?
Hagen, I think you've confused me with someone else. We met in the Horde. That's why it's confusing me. I wanted to say the Fort, but they used to be the gold. Their place of origin was called the Horde.
We met in the Horde.
Right, in the Horde. I trained a lot of recruits there. You know, back when it was still in one piece. Finding a single half-decent recruit is a near impossible task. So I'll get to the point. Are you gonna help us out or not?
I came in looking for a place to sleep, that's all. It depends. What do you want?
It depends. What do you want from me?
To be honest, quite a lot. But I'll take that as a yes. Look, anyone who works for me gets food, shelter, and fair pay for a day's work. Think it over. My door is always open. You'll find me a fair boss. I always speak my mind, even if I do seem a little blunt at times. Take this. Use it to pick up your rations in the canteen.
A personalized rationing system is logical. It would allow the elimination of weak points within the supply chain.
Nice speech, but a simple thanks would do. Any other questions? Fire away. Anytime.
Alright, what do you need?
What can I do to help?
Simple. Go where help is needed. Then help. As far as I'm concerned, that's all it takes for me to treat you as a cleric.
That's it?
I'm a soldier. I don't like to overcomplicate things. I can't provide you with a uniform, though. We are all out of those.
You're kidding me.
No. Our armorer offers the standard protective gear, but no uniforms. The only one left is a Regent's uniform, and I'm not giving that to you.
Why not?
Well, more accurately, I'm not giving it to you yet. You'll have to earn it, and that won't be easy. If the armor's really what you want, you need to gain access to the Albs.
Infiltrate them.
Right. I told you it wouldn't be easy. I'll also tell you why this is so important to us. Ever since they began occupying Ignadon, the Albs have left us in peace. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee they'll keep that up. The Albs are a threat we can't ignore, so I'd like to be as informed as possible. It's not enough to be one of their scouts. Gain the rank of trooper, and then we'll talk.
Excellent.
Kind of, bit of the same deal as the Claws and the Berserkers. Reinhold.
Jax, a most unexpected visitor to our holy halls. Is it fate that in these troubled times you have found your way back to us?
Again we meet with dark clouds hanging over us. Little has changed since we took up arms against our common enemy.
At that time, you spoke of mankind's impending doom, and of those who would cause it. It shames me to think of how little heed I gave your wise words.
Forget it. I've had moments of doubt myself.
And out there, the invaders build their towers of destruction. Exactly what you tried to warn us of.
Actions are what count. We must think about our future. How to destroy this enemy.
That's exactly what we're doing. Now the wounds inflicted upon us have healed. We have rallied ourselves and are planning our resurgence.
I gotta admit, the fact that they changed all the voice actors and also changed the kind of the look of characters, I'm having a hard time of actually remembering certain characters, even though it wasn't that long ago that I played Elex. Though, again, I did not spend a whole lot of time with the clerics. So yeah, apparently we met quite a bit, but I don't remember Reinhold. Well, maybe I do, but I can't place him. I was hoping you could help me. I need some better gear and some good instructors in the art of armed combat.
I was hoping you could help me. I need some better gear. And some good instructors in the art of armed combat.
I see. You've lost a great deal of the strength you once had. The war against the Albs took a great deal from all of us. And the situation seems liable to get worse in the future, not better.
That war was 6 years ago. It's not a problem anymore. I was bitten by one of the invaders' dark creatures, infected with their plague. It crippled many of my combat skills. I need to work on them again, from scratch.
I wish I could help you, but in these dark days, I have to think about my own faction. We have neither the resources nor the time to train you, or to share our weapons.
That is unfortunate.
To us, you are an outsider. We must focus on our own survival, and that means holding on to every last scrap we have.
I believe you're trying to talk me into joining clerics.
I believe you're trying to talk me into joining the clerics.
That would be one way to solve this dilemma. Though, from the look of you, you'd have to start your training with the basics. And that isn't something the clerics can afford to offer you. We simply can't spare the manpower or the relevant supplies. That's my final word, I'm afraid. We won't be able to give you basic training in our weapons technology.
You know, I'd like your attitude. I'd like to join you. Could you suggest an alternative? I'd rather die alone. I'd rather die alone shivering in the ice desert than join your doomed little gang. That's a bit much. Could you suggest an alternative?
Could you suggest an alternative?
Our approach to combat closely resembles that of the Albs to the north. If you want to join us, I suggest you go to them first. They can teach you the basics.
You want me to train with your enemies?
They're not the only ones who would rather see us dead. These last few months, many evils have come to torment us. The Albs are the least of our worries. When you've completed your basic training, we can talk again about your initiation into the cleric community.
As an Alb commander, my specialty was Elex abilities. My repertoire didn't include other weapons until much later.
Then it's those abilities you should start improving. They will make you a valuable asset to the clerics.
I'll be returning to you as an alb. You're okay with that?
That is what you were in the first place. Once you've learned the fundamentals of high-tech weaponry, speak to Judicator Hagen. He'll be able to answer your questions. We all have burdens to bear. I wish you every success on the rest of your journey.
Well. Socketing bench. Let's put something in our current weapon. What though? +1 bonus to heavier punch. Bonus resistance. Bonus experience. Let's make it, give it some extra damage. Can I take them off? Remove. Yeah, there we go. That's better. May as well put in these. Could we double up? Bonus health per hit. Bonus companion health. Guess we can. Doesn't show though. Yeah, actually we've gone so far that this two-hander does less damage than the one-hander. So yeah, no real use in using that anymore. Should we just go look for that missing convoy? Might not be a bad idea, actually. I mean, it gives us something to do. Okay. So yeah, now I'm kind of wondering if we could... It's kind of a weird prerequisite that they are giving us. Ooh. Although I think the outlaws do the same, don't they? I think the outlaws also mentioned go join the berserkers first and then come back to us. I should probably look into if you can join multiple factions or all the factions. That's not how these games usually work, Piranha Bytes games. So that would be kind of weird, but I guess maybe. Or maybe it's very limited. Maybe it's just become a berserker, then an outlaw, and that's it. Or become a elf, and then you can become a cleric, and that's it. Maybe you can't do all the things. Oh. Should probably put on our cool sunglasses. I don't know if they're worth a lot, but I could probably sell mana potions. I'm not really planning on becoming anything of a magician. Or a caster of any kind. I generally never go for that stuff. There are exceptions. In some games, magic is just more fun, and for for some reason, when I think of it, Dragon Age comes to mind. Although that's been years since I played it. I played a little of it, which I did a video on actually. But that was the first time I played it in years, and I haven't played it since I did that video. In that game, I will say the mage was more fun in Dragon Age, because playing a fighter was a bit of a hassle. So it was more fun to directly control a mage and then just give orders to a fighter. Because yeah, you could just switch around in that one. But in that one, I'd say I had more fun with my main character as a mage than a fighter, from what I remember back then. Even though, again, when I replayed it now, I went with a fighter. It might just be as simple as aesthetics, really. I am a simple man. I like armors and shields and swords and hammers and all that stuff. I like it more than I get. Some people really only go for magic users. I guess maybe it's also aesthetics. I don't know, but maybe they just like the idea of being able to, you know, cause great destruction with, you know, just hurling fireballs around. That's what they think is cool. Weaving magic. Are you the convoy?
Damn creatures everywhere. You're screwed without a weapon. I'm so glad you found us.
You wouldn't happen to be the trade convoy that Vivian wants me to find.
Thank Callahan. Vivian sent you. I was afraid we'd be written off as dead already. We could really use your help.
What happened?
First, tell me what happened.
I don't even know where to start. We wanted to try a new, shorter route. We knew it was dangerous, but we tried anyway. We were halfway back from the fort heading towards the castle when we were attacked. We ran away up the hill. Me and one of my guards lost our weapons on the way.
Seems like a bit of an a-hole thing to say, but we get XP for using stats-related answers.
You should have strapped your guns on properly.
Huh. You ever try strapping your gun down while Reavers shoot holes in the ground behind you? But that wasn't all. We somehow escaped the Reavers and saw a hut. We thought we'd hide out in there for a while. As we slowly worked our way up, these damn Spinehounds came and attacked us. So we ran again. We ran up here. Seems like my other guard lost his weapon on the way. And that's how you found us now, with no guns and those beasts on our tails. As you can see, we could really use your help.
Come on, I'll take you straight back to the castle. It's not far. You want me to help you look for your weapons?
You want me to help you look for your weapons?
We would appreciate that, yeah. We can't show our faces in the castle again without them. We might as well throw ourselves to the Spinehounds.
Where'd you lose them?
We lost 2 weapon packs somewhere on the way up here. Just look along the side of the road. The last weapon pack must be somewhere up here. We just can't seem to find the damn thing. Once you have them, please bring them back here quickly. I don't feel safe at all walking around unarmed.
All right. Is this going to be it straight away? Yep. Well, it's lucky for us that we can see it. Hey, he does have a weapon. Come on now. Fried poultry.
Oh, damn it to hell. I must have lost it here somewhere.
Yep, he has a weapon. You don't.
That turned out all right in the end. Just about.
Okay. Let me go look for those other 2. Yep, that's one.
It is really quite amazing how creative nature can be. These cliffs are clear proof of that.
I don't know if I'd call it creative, more random. Well,
I found your weapon packs.
Fantastic. At last. Now we can hit the road again and get back to our trade route. I'm sorry I don't have anything to give you in return.
I'm on assignment for Vivian. She'll pay me. Yeah.
I'm on assignment for Vivian. She'll pay me.
Oh yeah, right. You told me that already. In that case, I won't keep you any longer. I'm just glad we can finally get back to our trade route. Thanks again. I guess we'll see each other sometime. Callahan's blessings be upon you.
Alright. Wait, did he say Callahan? It's Callan, right? Callan? Callan? Yeah, or they... No, that doesn't make sense. I'm wondering if they did it on purpose, that different characters say stuff in a different manner. Ooh. Nightmares. There's something under my bed. The bed wobbled a little, and I heard a rustling noise. I went to get Dad, and he brought a flashlight so he could see if there was anything under there. He said the noises must have been coming from outside, that there was nothing under the bed. I heard those noises in my room again tonight. The bag of nuts I hid under my bed had been nibbled on. Dad says I'm crazy, that I'm too old to believe in monsters. It gave me the creeps, so I went into the living room and slept on the couch. It was quiet for 2 days, but then it all started again tonight. The rustling was bad enough, but when I heard wheezing tonight, I thought I'd had enough. I grabbed the flashlight and looked under the bed myself. Dad must be totally blind. There was a little dog with horns sitting with my stuffed animals. He had such a thick fur that we didn't notice him. Now I know where all my candy went too. I shouldn't have told my parents. They kicked the little guy out. Dad says it's too dangerous to have a monster in the house, but he's just a little baby monster. The little guy was outside my window tonight. He was scratching at the side of the house. I pulled him in through the window really quickly. It's so cold out. I just couldn't leave him. I just have to make sure that no one finds him and takes him away from me again. I always wanted a pet. I'll set him free again once he's big and strong enough. Oof. Let's see if we can find any... That might have been a long time ago. There might not be any proof. Watch. It's a weird shape for a watch still. Yeah, just an outhouse. Anything on the roof? No. Should we go back to Vivian? Let's do that. That'll be a nice ending. I'll call it a day. Yeah, so I know that you get an endless amount of fuel if you finish the main quest. But that just doesn't seem... I don't know, I'm not eager to get there. You have anything?
Hey there, stranger. Tell me what you need. I've got it all.
Okay. Show me what you've got.
I want a mustache
It'll
like
be
you.
a pleasure, friend.
Any new stuff? Excellent Rebel Hood. The hood of a defector provides excellent protection. I'm kind of curious what that looks like. Standard Alp helmet. This one's not too expensive though. $6,000. This one we can get just for a goof, but this is pretty expensive. Do we have stuff to sell? A bit.
It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Let me buy the thing just to see what it looks like.
It was a pleasure doing business with you.
What the hell? The dark side of the force is strong with that one.
It was a pleasure doing business with you.
What about the one we have? The Alp mask. What does that one look like? Ha! It doesn't really it goes poorly with our shirt, but kind of kinda like it in a weird way, but let's not. Vivian! What do we got here? What are you guys building? Hollow projector. Moonshine. Keep it. Keep it all. Okay, this is free for the taking. May as well. Nobody wants it. I'll sell it for next to nothing. Oh, I get it. This is the library. I should. Ooh. Mining for dummies. No, we know that already. I should probably go here. There might be a quest inside. Vivian, which way? That also looks like something that I'll leave for some other time. Just eat it. Right. There you are. About the trade convoy.
About the trade convoy.
I helped them.
I helped them, and they're back on the road.
So you did it! Thank you. Hopefully I'll be getting my regular deliveries again soon. I promised you payment, so here it is.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay then, see you around. And don't forget, if you ever have any supplies, I'll gladly take them off your hands.
That was remarkable.
Okay. Didn't lead to any follow-ups though. Was half expecting that. But yeah, I'll call it a day. Next time we'll explore the castle a bit further. Kind of like the whole aesthetic of this base. Pretty cool. Kind of like the ruins in combination with kind of the sci-fi stuff. Anyway, that'll be it for now. So thank you for watching, and farewell.